Hey guys, Jack here with Space Games on YouTube. Let's look at the July's Squadron 42 development report. We will hear about the details on the latest progress made across the campaign, including ship UI, weapon aiming, and fire propagation. Enjoy! In July, Squadron 42's AI content team concentrated resources on a single location, leading to better quality and teamwork. Progress was made on the hangar and mess hall. The hangar now features supervisors dynamically interacting with crew members, while the mess hall includes scripted AI and random systemic interactions. NPCs were also programmed to watch and react to a TV show. The team plans to work on ship interior locations next. In July, AI features made significant progress in improving various behaviors, such as AI waking up while restrained and calling for rescue. They developed interfaces for AI-driven vehicles with radar gadgets to locate enemies. Close combat encounters were refined with new performance capture animations, and NPCs can now flank targets using cover. Buddy AI was enhanced with crouching between cover and improved reviving. Animations for grenade throwing, healing, crouch sharp turns, and weapon reloads were also polished. In the AI tech update, NPCs can now transition smoothly between EVA and environments with gravity, entering and exiting ships through airlocks or hatches. Navigation system improvements allow for connections between different zones, aiding moving platforms. Work on Boids is ongoing, implementing 2D Boids agents like rodents on terrain. The subsumption editor received multiple enhancements, and various AI systems were improved, including usable group coordination and NPC perception of audio stimuli. These updates bring more realistic and dynamic behaviors to the game. In July, Vehicle AI team focused on supporting level design, making a significant impact on flight chapters. New features were added, and NPC pilots now use the improved aiming system, resulting in better accuracy. Improvements were made to atmospheric flight, allowing AI to engage in dogfighting with more traditional combat styles. Enemies occasionally make mistakes and break away, providing players with more opportunities to outmaneuver them, resulting in a more enjoyable experience. In the animation update, the team moved from alpha to beta work, focusing on improving reloads, takedowns, and weapon idle animations. They took a larger role in driving visual fidelity for background and systemic AI. Reload animations for enemy Spec Ops weapons were initiated, and high-intensity combat fights were implemented. Updates to player-prone animations and more player interactions to enhance immersion were underway. The facial side saw the development of final quality animations for cinematic scenes and support for combat and social AI lines. Mocap shoots continue for narrative and AI requirements. The core engine team made progress with StarBuild, a new code build system, addressing issues and improving based on feedback. MemoryPlay 2.0 introduced virtual memory areas to track OS memory and visualizations. Preparing for the new Vulkan backend, map and write calls were removed. The physics team helped fix physics-related bugs, updated cloth system and Maelstrom, and improved animated ragdolls. The entity system team supported technical initiatives and bug fixes, enhancing overall performance and experience. The gameplay features team began to work on the in-game SimPod, allowing players to practice skills in different simulations. Formation flying was improved based on mission review feedback, with changes in joining formations, matching leader orientation, and UI enhancements. The mini-map saw progress with culling markers and adding dangerous object markers like grenades and missiles. In gameplay story, the team completed the setup for the air traffic controller ATC operator seat and updated scenes to match approved metrics. Implementation passes were done for chapters 12 and 14, while new mocap was used to update scenes. They also collaborated with gameplay features to review and improve animations on the 𝗙𝗏, focusing on deck crew actions in the Gladius's cockpit, Gatling gun checks, and main thruster tests. In vehicle features, the team collaborated with level design to improve gameplay. They focused on the aiming and gunnery system, exploring ways to make aiming more challenging and engaging. Control surfaces were finalized with additional UI changes. They supported the physics team with physical damage tech, updating vehicles for better performance. Scanning and MFDs received attention, and turret seats were converted to use the new MFD system. UI elements like the rearm and refuel terminal and vehicle loadout terminal were also developed for a better player experience. In July, Narrative prepared for upcoming performance capture shoots. They reviewed and aligned dialogue with gameplay features and added more line variants for frequent triggers. Placeholder dialogue will soon be replaced with actual performances. They also supported localization by validating subtitles, ensuring accuracy with the script and recorded audio adjustments. Foley sound effects were added to generic animations, enhancing immersion in gameplay and cinematics. New weapon sound effects were designed and implemented to improve the overall FPS experience. Work on sound for interactable devices across the campaign was ongoing. The team assessed flight experience improvements and planned a new vibration system to intensify dogfights and space battles. Ambience work was reviewed, large turret sound design was completed, and in-game dialogue was mastered. In July, level design team focused on interstitials, ensuring scenes reached expected quality and addressing details. They worked with other teams to iron out issues. Progress was made on fail states like being taken to the brig for punching a colleague, and work on save and checkpoints continued. The graphics and VFX programming team reported that several new features were added, including temporal smoothing for global illumination, a basic implementation of temporal super resolution, and integration of AMD's memory allocation API for Vulkan. UI refinements included improved silhouette highlight and a ping effect on the minimap for better navigation. The team worked on a unified water shader with splash effects and collision fixes. World Builder saw improvements, and VFX programming addressed issues with damage maps and child effects. Squadron 42 specific problems were resolved, and plasma ammunition can now attach to characters. In July, the research and development team made further updates to atmosphere and volumetric cloud rendering. Guided sampling and transmittance profiles were improved to reduce artifacts. The new temporal render mode using a low discrepancy-based sequence significantly improved performance and quality. Cloud shadow maps can now be stochastically filtered for better results. The UI team focused on unique display layouts for flyable vehicles in Squadron 42, working closely with vehicle artists. The multi-tool UI was simplified and cleaned up, and improvements were made to AR markers and health widgets. They also enhanced the building block's runtime performance and added new features like a color picker and pagination widget. A new internal map system was developed to help players navigate complex cities, planets, and capital ships, which is expected to be a game changer. The VFX team focused on fire propagation, using shader improvements to enhance visual quality. They created new fire particles and looping textures, yielding encouraging results. Gas cloud lightning effects were improved, with the addition of an option for lightning to follow moving vehicles. Sounds like great improvements were made in July, with some departments even moving to the beta phase. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to get more updates on the Squadrons 42 development. See you next time.